Before proceeding to the consideration of cardioneurosis, let's talk about the heart, its function, innervation, and circulation. The heart is a muscular fibrous organ which, like a pump, pumps blood through all the vessels of the body and ensures its vital activity. It brings oxygen and nutrients to the tissues and takes away carbon dioxide and waste products. The heart is divided into two parts, right and left, and consists of four separate cavities called chambers: left atrium, right atrium, left ventricle, right ventricle. They are separated by partitions. The vena cava enters the right atrium and the pulmonary veins enter the left atrium. From the right ventricle and the left ventricle, respectively, the pulmonary artery, pulmonary trunk, and the ascending aorta exit. In the human body, blood moves through two closed systems of vessels that are connected to the heart: small and large circulars of blood circulation. The pulmonary circulation is the path of blood from the right ventricle to the left atrium. The systemic circulation is the path of blood from the left ventricle through the arteries, capillaries, and veins to the right atrium. The work of the heart is controlled by the cardiac centers of the medulla oblongata and the pons varolii through the parasympathetic and sympathetic fibers. From the medulla oblongata to the heart, there are parasympathetic fibers of the vagus nerve, and from the 5 upper thoracic segments of the spinal cord, there are sympathetic nerves. The vagus nerve reduces the frequency and strength of heart contractions, reduces the excitability and conduction of the heart muscle. Sympathetic nerves increase the frequency and strength of contractions, excitability, and conduction of the heart. This is how the nerves affect the work of the heart. In general, the regulation of the work of the heart is a complex reflex act in which central and peripheral mechanisms take part. We will not consider them now. Cardioneurosis is a functional disturbance in the work of the heart and negative sensations in the region of the heart. Functional disorders are when an organ is healthy but does not work as it should. Manifestations of cardioneurosis can be different. For example, pain in the heart, in the chest, palpitations, slowing or heart rate, rhythm disturbances, arrhythmia, jumps in blood pressure, panic attacks, fear, irritability, fatigue, headaches, insomnia, breathing becomes repeat, superficial, shortness of breath, sweating may occur. The cause of its occurrence is nervous stress, acute and chronic, as well as physical and psycho-emotional overstrain. Briefly consider the mechanism of occurrence of cardioneurosis. So, our brain understands only electrical impulses, and all our senses transform these environmental signals, which are perceived, into electrical impulses. There are higher nerve centers in the brain that control and regulate the work of all internal organs. For example, the vasomotor center, the respiratory center, the center that regulates the digestive system, and others. When a person is nervous, these are also electrical impulses. A person is nervous, and after a while, a stagnant focus of pathological excitation appears, which itself sends electrical impulses. In the brain, all parts are interconnected, and to which part of the brain these impulses will go and work, which higher nerve center they will violate, those negative sensations will be. If you want to learn more about this, then see my program, The Mechanism of the Origin of Pathology. In the case of cardioneurosis, the work of the higher nerve centers of the medulla oblongata and the pons varolii will be disrupted. And as a result of this, the above complaints will appear. This is psychosomatics. The danger of these states is that all complaints are very real, and it seems to the person that he is really ill. Even these negative sensations can proceed according to the type of conditioned reflex connection. And the irritant that causes negative symptoms and sensations can be anything: thoughts, images, specific places, and much more. And in many cases, the thought that it will become bad itself causes real negative feelings. If you want to learn more about this, then check out my mini lecture Reflexes. In order to know for sure that you are worried about cardioneurosis or some kind of organic heart disease, you should definitely consult a doctor. My technique is very effective in the cases of cardioneurosis and any psychosomatics. I invite you to my online therapy.